Here's my review discussion for this week's One Piece manga chapter 689. So let's get into this. This was a good chapter, and Luffy finally pissed. He's pissed off, and he's really mad at this point. So when his fury's there, he's gonna start kicking his butt. He really wants to kick Serious Clown's butt. So it's gonna look. I can't wait for the next chapter. I cannot wait for the next chapter. And I'm sick, so I'm wasting all a little messed up, but I'm gonna give you guys a review anyways. So with that being said, not a lot happened in this chapter because about half of this chapter was about Brownbeard trying to convince Caesar's men that Caesar is no good, that he's a liar, that he's trying to just use you as guinea pigs, which he was trying to tell him. But Caesar Clown put like this muscle relaxant to where he couldn't even talk anymore, and then Brownbeard got like angry, started trying to swing at Caesar, and they start shooting him down because he's a threat now. And they didn't believe Brownbeard, so it's falling on deaf ears. And then that's when Luffy ends up coming and punching everybody out the way. Touches Brownbeard, because he sees that Brownbeard's getting mistreated, and just it's just making him more angry because seeing what Caesar Clown has done all this time. So it's just like, what the heck? And so Caesar's basically like, you want to face against me? I'm protected by Flamingo, by the underground corporations. If you mess with me, you're gonna mess with everybody. You're gonna mess with everybody else, and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And also he ends up mentioning one interesting thing in this chapter, and I was like, really now, really? Because basically what he said. He's like, I have heard within the organization that one of the 4 emperors has used Smile. Smile is a thing that basically creates devil fruits. Smile is to make an army of fruit users that counts several hundred men and brings chills down my spine, basically. So he's basically saying that there's a bunch of just one emperor apparently has all just devil fruit users on his ship, which is pretty interesting, pretty crazy. But still, I mean, Haki's there, so that's not that menacing, but still pretty crazy. It's still pretty crazy to have just like one of the emperors have that much power on that ship. That's crazy. And he's like, you really want to mess with this? And so Luffy's like, I don't care. He still punches him in the end, and he's ready to face him off, and that's how the chapter ends. So basically, it's not too much to talk about in this chapter. Besides, I'm hoping we see more of Luffy or Caesar Clown. Luffy actually just goes all in and starts whooping his butt. I really want to see that now. Caesar's just one of those villains that needs to get his butt whooped. And I want to go back to Virgo vs. Smoker. I want to see what's going on. I don't want to get it skipped. I want to see their actual fight because I know it was so epic. It was just like, this fight's so good. I really want to see them still fight. So I'm looking forward to hopefully they go back to that at some point. And seeing the kids and everyone else, like, Mocha and stuff, is she okay? Is Chopper, finally being able to heal her? Like, we can try to alternate back to those things. Though, I would like to maybe stay on one particular, fight for at this point. You know what I mean? Because he's jumping around back and forth. This, trying to show everything, but it's just, you know what I mean? I like him just trying to focus on something at this point instead of moving back and forth on all the fights. But like I said, this wasn't bad. The Brownbeard part could have been shortened quite a bit though, because it was, to me, it was a little too long. Whereas for him trying to convince all Caesar's men that he's a fraud, he ain't trying to help anybody. You know what I mean? Just they could have shortened that quite a bit instead of making it as long as it was. But with that being said, leave comments below. Tell me what you think of the chapter this week. What are your guys' thoughts and opinions? What do you think is gonna happen next? So yeah, like this review and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more One Piece manga chapter reviews from me. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, break out.